What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Trudeau, back in the flesh with my number one main man, Fog Raw. We did it.
What's up?
We powered through the coronavirus, and we're back in the studio.
By we, I mean he means he. He powered through the coronavirus.
But as a podcast,
as a unit,
it wasn't easy to overcome, but we absolutely crushed it.
At least you are back for the first episode of Season 3, 2021.
Yeah, that's
episode
true.
1.
We gotta have Season 3 now.
So
that's actually a good, I didn't even think about it, but
he's alive.
Woo, we did it.
He's actually here in person. It's been like a month.
It's been a while. It's been like 3 weeks.
I was thinking about it today, and I was like, it doesn't feel like the last time I saw you was 3 weeks ago. But then I'm like, it does kind of seem like it was a while ago.
Dude, I thought the exact same thing. I was like, I don't know if it feels like
did we record last week?
I was like, maybe that's why it didn't feel like it's been as long, because we actually did record last week. I was like, I don't know if it feels like I have been here recently or I've missed out for a while. I don't even know which one it is. I'm just glad to be back.
Well, all I know is last time you were here recording it was not 2021, so...
No, it wasn't even Christmas yet.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't even Christmas yet, yeah, so... And, I guess that's an appropriate time to come back for the first episode of the 2021 year.
Hashtag the return.
The return.
The return.
Woo!
How was your time off? How's fighting the coronavirus?
COVID sucked.
For all of our people who have not got it yet, what was it like?
For me, it sucked. Wasn't fun. It was just a nasty flu, pretty much. But it took a while to really feel better. But I gotta say, quarantining, some people say it sucks and stuff. Wasn't that bad. Because I was literally just
get to hang out and sleep,
I was literally just in my room, and I said it on last week's episode, but all I did was just watch K-pop content forever, and that was one of my favorite things of K-pop is just the reality shows and TV things and video, all the videos. And I hadn't been able to watch as much recently, so literally for that 10 days, I was just watching K-pop content all the time
and sleeping.
And I was like, yeah, honestly, that I didn't even sleep that much. That was the thing. It was oh, you're gonna be so tired all the time. I never really felt I had other things that were kind of wrong, just I don't know. But being super sleepy was never one of them. But yeah, it was kind of nice to just be by myself and no one would talk to me. I didn't need to go do anything for anybody. I was literally just by myself in my room, and that was it. It was kind of chill. I honestly didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
That's awesome.
I was glad to be free, but I wasn't
What was the first thing you did once you left? Once you were done?
I think, I don't even know. The first couple days that I was actually technically out of quarantine, I didn't even do it. I just still stayed at my house.
I don't know if you went and did something.
Oh, no.
Drove to Target or something.
No, I did do that. That would have been the first thing. I think my sisters and I went to the Target, I think, and we walked around the mall. It was kind of weird, honestly.
I'm more surprised, but the mall's still a thing.
Yeah, it's true. It's still there.
Oh, that's weird.
It was honestly the weirdest thing besides going down the stairs after 10 days.
I was going to say, did your legs?
No, it was really weird. No, the first day I really actually was kind of back. Because honestly, the first couple days after quarantine, I still just kind of laid around in bed. Because it was just the transition. But the next day I actually did some laundry and cleaned my sheets and some other things. And I was so sore at the end of the day from just doing basic things and going up and down the steps. It was honestly weird.
Sounds like my mom.
And driving was weird again. Because I hadn't driven for a few weeks. And I got in my car and I was like, whoa, this is kind of weird. But other than that, everything was fine.
Do I use both my feet?
Yeah. Target was exactly the same, but it's okay. It was
good to have you back. He's back, everybody.
I'm glad. Glad to be back.
Back in the original
recording
Lawson, studio. Thanks, Lawson. How's Lawson? Is he fine?
Yeah, he's fine.
Of course he is.
He had it a lot better than I did. What it sounded like.
Classic.
It sucked, though, but we're here, so that's what matters.
Well,
and it's 2021, so let's
get it. We're going to autograph this card for our number one fan, Josh. I told him I'd send him this exclusive KPK photo card of us.
One of one, Josh.
So we're signing it right now, and I'm going to send it to you. So don't lose it. I know you're not even going to listen to this.
I guarantee he's definitely, one, not going to listen, and two, going to throw this in the trash or just lose it.
And you know it's legit because it's a blue Sharpie because I can only find a blue Sharpie.
Yeah, this is authentic. This isn't some kind of fake
So
Fake nonsense.
we're literally signing it for you right now, like it's happening.
I mean, it's literally a photo card of us after the Twice concert.
I've even got this fancy little pack. This exclusive, perfectly sized pack.
Oop, it fell on the ground.
It's light play.
Sorry, Josh.
It's light play now. I'm putting it inside this pack, and I will mail it to you. One of one.
Dude,
This is exclusive.
Congratulations, Josh. I don't know why you're getting this. You really didn't do that much to deserve it, but congrats.
Here.
You were just there, so way to be there. Way to be, buddy.
Way to be, Josh.
Way to be.
Way to be.
Way to be, brother.
I put KPK, and I drew a heart around it. So,
dude, that's yeah. We should do like little whiskers and stuff on our faces, like they do.
made ourselves cats. So there we go.
Fighting. That's for you, Josh.
That's an exclusive. First giveaway of 2021.
This is our awesome photo card.
Yeah. So this is a new year, new resolutions, new stuff.
I'm excited.
Also, we had this great idea that I found these things called Firewalk Molten Chili Chicken Ramen that is from a super generic hot and spicy brand from Walmart.
Who is it even by?
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy. Nissan? I never even heard
Nissan?
of that.
So we made it, and we're going to eat it and see how spicy it really is. It says this is the challenge. It says, take the challenge. There's 7 peppers on it, so it must be spicy. So we put the fire sauce on it, so we're going to eat it while we're recording this right now.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat it. It looks great. Oh, first bite. How is it?
Not gonna lie, it's kind of spicy.
Oh, boy. Mmm.
And it's like...
Oh, it is.
That
It's
good
spicy.
stuff, because it's not liquidy. There's no liquid. It's like a thick paste.
It is a thick paste. Listen to that.
No.
It's good ASMR. It's good. It is spicy.
It's honestly a lot spicier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, same here. I thought it was honestly going to not be spicy at all.
Because I've had like the actual hottest ramen, like I forgot what the brand is, but like a chicken breathing fire on it.
I know what you mean. It's that Korean one.
And that's spicy. It like burns my esophagus and like my lips.
Woo, this is spicy.
This is actually a lot spicier than I thought it was going to be.
It's good though. It's tasty. I like it.
I feel like this is not authentic from another country.
This is that
Because it's from
American.
California.
Man,
But
it's tasty.
we're going to see if we can finish this throughout the show.
Mmm.
But also part of the show is we have New Year's resolutions.
Mm-hmm.
We also have, I guess, not as much resolutions, but the things I'm looking forward to in the next year, or like things I'm going to try to do in the next year.
Yeah.
I've got like a short list of things. It's not really anything crazy.
It's pretty much just our nice to be back in person New Year podcast.
And then we got later at the end of the show,
Woo!
on Reddit a little bit ago, I put out a post for another episode, and they gave me a bunch of suggestions for songs. And part of my New Year's resolution was I'm going to try to branch out and listen to different types of songs, different types of genres, not just K-pop, like, Korean groups that are like bands, or like older groups, or like other stuff like that. So these are 5 ones I've never heard of before. Only one of the groups I've heard of, but I've never listened to any of these songs.
Yeah, no, I don't really know any of these.
But the comment on the posts were, you've probably never heard of these, but they're amazing and they're going to change your life. So I'm expecting big things to start my 2021
hell
out.
yeah, 2021. That's the attitude right there.
Yep. But before we get into that, I guess I should ask you get anything lately? Since I ask you every week. Except for 2 weeks ago.
I finally got photo cards that I ordered on November 11th. I got them in the mail today, so that was pretty sick.
What were they?
It was just ones from Monster, and I literally got all the other ones, and it was like 5 or 6 of them. I needed to complete my collection, and I got them today. It was nice.
Solid.
Took a little while to get here, but that's okay.
Speaking of, I'm currently... Oh, I'm going to say it right now. Everybody, listen up. I have an important announcement.
Listen.
I'm claiming right now on... What is today? Hold on, let me look at my calendar.
3rd, 4th? I don't even know. 6th, 5th?
One of those. January 5th at 11:50 p.m. on Tuesday, Central Standard Time, that Luda has overtaken as my ultimate bias.
What? Oh my gosh.
Starting off the year with
It's a slow clap for you, brother.
a big announcement.
That's bigger than a big. That's a huge announcement to start the
We
year.
all
too.
knew it was coming.
Man.
So I figured I might as well just start the year off with it.
Gosh, dang, that's huge, man. Hand up. I did not see that coming so soon.
And then, but it goes to my other announcement.
Okay.
How I told you earlier that I'm just going to collect all the Luda photo cards now.
You got to.
I'm off to a great start. I have 3.
That's pretty good. Better than 0.
I've contacted multiple people selling their cards on Instagram lately, and they've all not had them after they told me they did.
Apparently everyone's collecting in 2021.
Yeah, so Songyeon, I love you. You're still always going to be one of my favorite idols, but you're just not active enough to hold it down for me.
It's tough.
Hashtag Chakome.
I was going to say, Luda really came in strong.
I even have her up here on my wall with the rest of Chakome next to this picture of Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, it's really, we like to call that the Hall of Fame.
It really is.
And then there's a big picture of us.
I know,
As
right?
a wall flag.
Just the goat.
Ooh, this is spicy. It's like so much more spicy now.
It sneaks up on you.
Ooh, it like tastes very good. It's just very spicy.
But now that announcement's been made, I have bought some Luda cards, so...
Good, man. You gotta cross them off the list. That's huge, though. We have a new ultimate bias changing of the guard here today.
I didn't really want it to happen, but I literally think about it every single night before I go to bed. And
That's how you know.
while I'm at work trying to help people get divorced, that's all I think about, so... Man.
Congratulations, Luda. You're half of this podcast's ultimate bias.
And now that that's been said, they're probably going to disband and never come back again. But at least we got it in there
At least you
before
got
it's too late.
Chakome. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. It's just tough to hang on to your ultimate bias, which you've had for a long time when they just don't come back. And when things aren't really looking that great either.
Oh, but Songyeon has released some really good videos of her background or behind the scenes stuff with
True.
Suha from Dreamcatcher for the little dancing that they did. That was really cool.
That was really cool.
She's released some videos lately. She's been doing a lot more vlogs and stuff because they have nothing else to do apparently. And based on what Elkie said, who knows if we're going to be a group and come a month from now. So
Yeah, that was pretty telling. And Elkie's not even there anymore, so
yep.
that stinks. But
Well,
you got Luda.
Luda.
Hey,
Lee
great, amazing
Luda.
pick. I'm fully behind and I fully support.
I guarantee you, anybody on Discord listening to this is just going to be like, yeah. Not surprised.
Yeah, I'll say I'm not necessarily surprised, but I am surprised how fast that happened. I didn't think it was going to happen yet. I thought maybe, I don't know, I can't really put a timetable on it, but I didn't think it was going to happen this soon.
So here we are, 2021, man, new year.
New ultimate bias, man. That's crazy.
It happens. She's
Man.
She's joined a long, exclusive list of Wendy and Songyeon and now her.
Yeah, that's the third.
Oh, also, and Wendy's back, so that's cool.
Wendy is back. Oh my gosh, she was so great at the...
Oh, speaking of that, did anybody else watch the... Well, you can't answer me, but did anybody else watch the SM Town concert thing? Because we all watched it in our Discord, which is a perk of being in our Discord. We do that stuff.
We all watched it together.
And it was freaking sick.
That was amazing. I liked it more than I thought I would.
NCT is freaking one of the dopest groups I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, NCT is so awesome.
Oh.
I was like so sold. They have so many sick songs, so many sick dances. It was so cool.
We also, for the first time, listened to Black Mamba by aespa.
It was okay.
I mean, it wasn't like bad.
This is what
It was like a decent
I-
song.
this
It was way better than I thought it was going to be.
it was kind of what I thought it was. It was the old Bears and Cardinals. They are who we thought they were. It was all right. Like, it wasn't bad. I really think that whenever aespa comes back with a song I like more, I'll like them more. Like, I'm not just like holding on to like, ooh, they're a new SM girl group, I'm gonna like dislike them. Like, no, that was like pretty much like a joke in a way. Like, the girls seem really great and they're all really pretty and talented. I honestly was just not super huge on the song. So when they come back next, and if I like the song more, I'll like them more. Like, I know, I'm like, I can see that road ahead, you know? I'm just like, I'm going to like them more once they come back. Because they're literally rookies, so that we're going to have a lot of aespa.
Which also really bothers me that it's pronounced... It's actually... Because I heard him say it for the first time. And it's pronounced aespa, but when they do the little greeting thing, they say I.
Yeah.
Which is the complete opposite pronunciation of that, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't... It was weird. It was weird. They were really good, though.
Yeah, they did good.
I like...
Dude, look, first off, whoever does the graphic works for their stages, top notch.
Really good.
Top notch. That stuff's crazy, man.
All those SM stages were crazy. That show was so good. I did not realize it was 3 hours. It was done. And I was like, damn, it's like 2 in the morning. Like
I was like, oh man, thank God I really just powered through the hour and a half long DJ
I really thought
after party.
Yeah, I really thought it was like an hour and a half total. I was like, whoa, that was crazy. But yeah, so aespa, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm gonna end up liking it more. I think it's a rare case where I like the members before I even like the group in a way, because
I've shown them a lot of fan cams of like Ning Ning and Karina without any sound on. So I mean,
yeah. And I heard clips of the song, so I kind of feel like you could kind of guess what it was. It just wasn't. It was like an okay song. Once they have another comeback, I'll like them more, because I'm sure they'll have bangers in the future too. So aespa, I definitely will like you more. But I already like the members, and they seem really fun.
It's fair.
The little one stage of the song you posted with Winter was like the best.
Oh, dude! So I already
that DJ guy.
I already said in the group chat for our Discord that I already know, based off the amount of times I've listened to it, that Yours by Raiden with Chanyeol is going to be my number one listened to song. I've already listened to it 20 times.
Oh, I didn't know Chanyeol was the one that actually
he's the original one.
I didn't know he was I just heard a guy singing. So
Chanyeol.
Oh man, dude, that song was sick.
Oh, it's so good. I love it.
Shout out to the SM DJs. I didn't know you guys existed, but you guys were cool.
Yeah, they actually did a pretty good job. So that was cool. Yeah, the whole concert was sick. NCT sick.
Wendy with Red Velvet was the best. Just shed a tear for Wendy because she's back, and
they just had a powerhouse roster of awesome.
It was a great concert. Like that would have been a sick concert if it was like a live. Like you could see that live. That'd be awesome.
One group I really want to go see live is NCT.
Oh, dude, they were the best. Like, man, those guys are sick.
If NCT comes into
there's just so many. There's just so much going on, and like it's like, oh, another NCT unit song, and it's like another sick banger. Like,
yeah,
there's so many great songs. There's so many possibilities, really.
There really is. NCT's awesome.
Shout out to Super Junior for being awesome too, and TVXQ is really cool.
Yeah, I've never heard of anything by them, but their songs were good.
I never did either. I knew who they were, and I knew that they were like veterans in the K-pop world, but those guys were awesome.
And I know one of their names is
Yeah, those guys were awesome. Maybe it's because they had the best graphics. Like, I don't know. It was a really good concert. I really enjoyed it.
Worth it. I hope everybody got to see it because it was awesome. They went to like the little Aladdin's castle, choose your own ending at the beginning.
Man, that was sick.
Yeah, I loved it. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
It was fun. And it was free. That was a good part.
The best part was free.
We just literally went on YouTube. Or wherever Zach went on watched it from.
But that was good. I'm glad we got this New Year stuff out of the way. I guess let's talk about what some, not really resolutions or New Year's, whatever the hell they're called, because I mean, those don't really. Last year's we said we're going to listen to more boy groups. We kind of made it as a kind of like a joke because, we don't really listen to boy groups, but lo and behold.
I wanted to say that is like, boy, did we actually like live up to our resolution more than I've seen anyone ever.
I know,
like we listened to so many more boy groups. It was like not even comparable to the year before how like little we listened to them. And like you said, it kind of was like a joke, kind of wasn't, but like, dude, we delivered on that. Like,
because I remember after the show, we listened to some of the groups, and I was like, oh, that's cool, but I'm not listening to any boy groups. And you're like, yeah, maybe if there's a comeback every once in a while, but that's about it. And I listen to more boy groups I've ever listened to in my whole life.
Oh, same here. And
I discovered a bunch I really like and I listen to all the time now.
Yeah, and then like watching that concert too was just like cemented the fact of like, man, NCT is the future.
They really are.
They're so sick.
Dude, neoculture technology.
Dude, there it is.
A year ago, I couldn't even tell you what that was.
Dude, I'm slowly getting there. I don't know if I'll ever understand, but dude, we completely delivered on the boy groups. Like, I'm patting ourselves on the back because it was kind of a joke, but we did it. And also God's Menu. So,
dude, God's Menu.
Oh man,
and all the EXO I listened to because I went to all the
lots
EXO.
Lots of EXO.
And there's a couple of boy group songs I like have on my playlist. Listen to all the time, like that Ice Age song by MC and D.
Yeah,
don't even know who any of those guys are, but that's a cool song. Or
really cool.
Angel by Only One Of. That's like one of my favorite songs that came out this year. I can't tell you any of these people are in any of these groups, but I will say it's funny because in boy groups, I can definitely. It's like hard for me to speak right now because my mouth's like hot.
It's hot, man. I'm still hot.
Like when it comes to boy groups, I know way more songs by boy groups, and I actually know the members of the groups.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like girl groups, I know way more members of groups. I know actual music that they made. If I know any other music that they made.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah, that's a good point. So I guess, I don't know, I guess that would be one for 2021 is continue to
expand,
keep the trend of boy group listening, which I have no reason why it wouldn't, because it is only trending upwards after last year.
And like I said earlier, one of the other ones is I want to expand my music taste outside of, because before I commented how my K-pop would be like K-pop music, and then my like more rock music, normal music to be normal music. I don't really cross them over into each other.
Yeah.
But now that I know there's like cool groups out there that like rock groups or like cool like DJs and stuff, I'll just listen to all kinds of stuff. I'll expand my taste into, different areas and see what's going on.
Yeah, because just like here or anywhere else, they have all genre of musics. Yeah. Like, there's got to be some Korean pop punk out there.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
It's got to be.
You're trying to tell me
that's probably awesome.
There's not the freaking pillows out there playing.
That's like exactly what I was thinking of. That's exactly what I was thinking of. I was like, if that exists, then
the greatest pop punk band of all time, the Filipino group.
Man, that's my favorite live video in the old basement.
That's literally okay. So people always say they're playing in a basement. No, they're literally in a basement.
This was a basement, my friends. My gosh.
Silas is freaking banger. If you haven't heard it, but. That's one of them. I will say one thing I was going to talk about more is like things I'm looking forward to in 2021 because there's a lot of sad stuff I'm not looking forward to in 2021.
Yeah, true.
One thing I'm looking forward to is seeing with the uprise in popularity is how good one of my favorite underrated groups of all time is going to be doing, and that's Woo-Wah.
Yeah.
I say every episode that the most underrated group of all time, they don't get appreciated, but they've been killing it.
2021 is going to be a big year for them because they're not rookies anymore.
Nope.
So that second year is going to be huge.
I'm really looking forward to like how all the rookie groups do because I feel like the second and third years when groups really make it or break it.
Yeah.
Because if they come back and it's not well received in the second year, they really don't get much the third year. Then they could probably just get disbanded.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, why has this person been gone for a year and a half to 2 years? And then it's a disbandment.
Yeah.
And it's been like 3 years total.
But if they stay kind of consistent or they get a good uptick in their group, in their music and stuff, they usually stick around. So it's always interesting to see how the sophomore year hits for groups.
It is, and that's a good point. I'm anxious to see that too because I feel like a lot of the rookie groups this year,
there were so many.
There was a lot, but a lot of them didn't necessarily hit with the impact of like an Everglow or like an ITZY or something. No. So it is like big, like because you kind of knew Everglow and definitely for ITZY, like they're a rookie, but they'll be fine
because they were huge. But even like the bigger groups like aespa or like Stacy, the ones that were really popular towards the end of the year, like they really didn't take off. Like I didn't hear about them everywhere.
Yeah, there pretty much was never that Everglow effect with any of the rookies this year. I felt like, so I guess that is big to just kind of see how these groups go. That they're not just like, oh, we're rookies, like they're not anymore. Like,
or like
actually
if they kind of come back right away.
Yeah, like will they be consistent? How will they kind of grow? And we saw Woo-Wah do that from their first to second video, so that's good. But yeah, I think you're right in saying that this year is going to be big for a lot of the rookies we had last year.
But not only that, we've already heard about there's already a ton of new groups that are getting ready to debut. So
there's so many coming.
You really got to you fight out there in the trenches.
It's tough, man. It's I can't imagine what it's like to actually be like one of those members in like a type of group like that, like even like Signature or something that's like really good, but there's just a whole new wave of groups coming. Like
Signature had a lot of good songs last year, but are they going to be able to keep up with the other new groups coming out this year?
It's just tough to keep up when you, and like...
Or even like, what are some of the other groups that debuted? Like Secret Number? Haven't heard anything from them.
Haven't.
Red Square?
Yeah, who knows? That was one of my favorite debuts ever. I don't know. There was a lot of groups that debuted, and a lot of groups that debuted with good songs.
Yeah.
So this will be a big year. And you never want to see anyone like... kind of fall out or burn out or have to disband. So that'd be sad for anybody, but I'm rooting for all those groups. And I'm excited for the new ones, too. I'm excited for Shinsadong Tiger's group. That group.
Oh, that's going to be the greatest group.
Those visuals look cool, and I was like, okay, this group's going to be like, if we know him.
I hope they're just called Boom Boom.
He's literally just going to make the exact same song that he did for Momoland, and I'm going to love it.
The real question is Dustin still going to be around next year?
Man, I don't know. I hand up. I did not like that. But I mean, I think that company had to be like the smallest company with the zero, like no budget. So
True.
What can you do?
Another girl group that I'm going to look forward to seeing how good they do was Weekly.
Yeah.
Another group that we listened to a little bit ago, Budapest.
Yeah.
Their song actually was not bad.
It was okay. It was all right. Weekly's cool. I think Weekly will be okay. I like I said, I still don't feel like I ever saw that like Everglow boom of just like, whoa, these are like monster crazy rookies.
Oh like, yeah, because like when Everglow first came out, they were like huge.
It was like, I mean, they had a world tour already. Like they already like came to America. Like they really were like monster rookies. And I guess it's kind of like different for like obviously ITZY's a JYP, so they're gonna get everything they need to like be successful, which they have taken full advantage and been absolutely amazing. So they're my faves. But like Everglow kind of came out of nowhere, and I just feel like maybe we didn't have that with last year's rookies, but they were still really good.
Yeah, the only group that hit me like that was Woo-Ah, but
that song.
hated
Oh
Woo-Ah.
yeah, that song. I love that song. But they came back. Their comeback had like better production and stuff in the video, so that's a good sign.
Another group I'm really looking forward to next year, since they're technically not even rookies because they haven't debuted yet, is Purple Kiss.
Yeah, that's just been forever, right? Or
well, that was like
who's
December.
Oh no, I'm thinking of A-Team. Isn't that the
They
group?
still haven't debuted.
Yeah,
they're
just taking
doing,
for
dude.
so long. No, Purple Kiss, man. I hope they come back.
Because they had that pre-release single.
Yeah. And
then they
best.
and then they have like the Dreamcatcher, like rockish.
It was like the EDM rock all in one.
And they had a really, really good debut song with, it was something about Heartbeat. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that was a really good song. And that wasn't even their debut. That was like a single release.
It was the pre-release thing, right?
Yeah.
That song was awesome.
Oh, I loved it.
That song was like a 10 out of 10.
I loved it. And the visuals are great. Gowan looked awesome. I was so happy she debuted finally.
Amazing visuals.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do next year. Because it's weird because, like I said, you're in a situation where they're not really a rookie group, but they're not really a debut group either.
It's just tough. You don't want to see, like... I mean, I don't know the business behind it, but you're just like, okay, these people came out strong, but they got to get stronger as they go on. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough when there's just this. You look behind you, and there's a whole wave of new other idols coming out.
And they keep coming out nonstop.
It's just keep coming. Like,
and we've talked about before how we have like our groups we like.
It's brutal.
But there's like groups we talk about right now. If we put them in like our top list of favorite groups, and they're all like groups that have been around for like maybe a year or less. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
then I'll see like something like Red Velvet, like, oh yeah, Red Velvet's still awesome. Or like, oh yeah, Promise Nine, still awesome. Yeah. But when I first think of some of the groups, I'll be like, yeah, this is my favorite group, but this is the ones I really listen to. Yeah. And you do it without even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's easy for groups to get pushed out by other groups. So it's interesting to see how many...
It's just how it works.
How much of the herd from these rookies from this year are going to climb 2021 and be relevant or I guess be relevant in 2021 compared to last year. Because last year, it's like, these are the groups that debuted, this is what we have. Yeah. Now... Say there's like 10 groups. You go to 2021, you had 10 more groups. Now you have 20 groups to choose from. So who's going to be the 10 that you like the most?
You're right. And that's like, it's just like us being more seasoned K-pop fans too. Because like you said, when we got there, we've been about 4 years or so now. Or over 3 years. But about 4 years. So like, now we're actually seeing this like wave of people keep coming. Like we're seeing the wheel turn. So we actually have our own choices of like, who are we going to stick with? Who are going to be our faves? Who are we going to like when they debut? Instead of just like, oh, we're new and there's a new group, so obviously like
we'll pick them.
Like,
or it's like
we just have more choices now.
We were talking about it a long time ago about how the rotation of these things happen. You don't even pay attention to it. Yeah. Because you had that like Hyuna picture up for a long time, and you took it down one day and you put up a new picture like ITZY or something. Yep. And you're like, yeah, I didn't even think about it. I just took it down, and then you're like, we were talking about it. You're like, yeah, it's crazy. Like I was like, this is one of my favorite idols, and it's.
Yeah, no,
you just took it down without
bias ever, and it was just a picture of Hyuna, and like I had it for a while, and I got a poster, and then eventually it got replaced with like a region poster, and I was like, we were talking about the one day, and I was like, oh, it just happens, man. Yeah, you didn't think about it. It doesn't mean I don't like Hyuna anymore because I do, and I'll always support her, but like you're gonna get new faves. It's just like getting a new Ultimate Bias, and there's always new groups coming, and if you really like them, then you really like them. Like, what can you do about it? Like, it's not like something where you can't accept the new groups.
Yeah, it's weird.
It happens. I mean, and that was funny because it was like a freaking Toy Story when all Woody stuff was like changed over to Buzz or whatever.
Yeah,
but I was like, yeah, I did it without even realizing. I took that poster down and I put Ryujin up, and like nothing against Jenna, I just really like Ryujin, so.
Yeah, so
it's just how it works.
So I'm interested to see how that works out.
We'll just have to do a few month check-in or 6 month check-in of the rookie girl groups of 2020 and see how they're doing in 2021.
I'm also going to try my best this year to keep up with all the rookie groups that debut because I was slacking for a little bit because I had a lot of stuff going on with like moving and getting a new job and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. But
definitely, let's check out the song.
I'm going to try my best to check out because there's some songs that they would listen to from groups that debuted this year. I'd never heard them, and I'm like, I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
Or like I listened to it like one time, so I'm going to give them more of a chance. And I'm like, yeah, it was okay, but I never listened to it again. I guess I'll try to give more songs a chance.
Yeah, that's why it's so tough, is because like there is just like, you know, okay, I'll listen to it once, and if it doesn't necessarily hit like crazy, you're like, and then you kind of forget about it and like move on. But
because like a day or two later, a new song comes out.
Oh, guess what? There's a new group, or one of your groups you already like come back. Like it's just how the wheel turns.
So I'm definitely gonna try to keep up on that stuff.
Yeah, I definitely will too. I always try, but I mean that's definitely a good.
Sometimes there's too much stuff happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of K-pop. You can't get to it all the time.
They have like actual life and a job and responsibilities.
Yeah, it's got stuff to do, but I definitely we'll do. Especially the girls, I always at least try and check out if I mean, usually too, like I see it because other people are talking about it.
True.
I'm not like looking necessarily searching for it. I'm like, oh, someone's talking about it on Twitter. I'll go watch the video. So that's just kind of how it happens. But I always try and at least give the girls a listen. But maybe if there's some new boys, I'll just check them out too. And that was one I was kind of thinking of too. It's like give the new groups a chance.
Because there's actually, like I was talking about earlier, there's a bunch of like boy groups that I like, and those songs are like debut songs I didn't even know they had.
Yeah. It's just like,
but if I would listen to them, I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like I like these guys, but I just never listened to them. So like I didn't find out till months later.
Right. No, yeah, that's definitely give the new groups a chance. It's tough. I mean, we had new groups now. There's new groups then. There's new groups coming. It's just like waves.
Kind of like the NCT songs that came out this year.
Yeah.
I never even listened to them when they came out.
Yeah.
I didn't start listening to them like 2 months ago.
Exactly. And they're sick.
They're awesome.
And I will like now definitely check out NCT.
Now I'm just like, oh, NCT's coming back. I'm trying to watch that.
We need all the NCT we can get, which is awesome because they're always having something.
Remember, I honestly, the first day, because usually when I wake up, I'll listen to the songs when they come out when I'm driving to work or something. Because, they come out when we're asleep.
Yeah.
And I remember it came out, and the first thing I listened to on my way to work was Make a Wish by NCT.
Yeah.
Was it 127 or one of the NCTs when they made Make a Wish? And I listened to it because like, oh, sweet, NCT came back, so I'm going to listen to that.
They're awesome.
And that's when they were in like digital India.
I will always be looking forward to NCT from now on.
Same.
But yeah, I definitely think give the new groups a chance to check them out. And obviously, one other reason for that is we have a podcast and we try to inform people. So
that's also true.
We should probably check out the new groups to let it, what, even if you don't care, we're going to let you know what we think. So
it is true.
Especially the girl groups.
Another thing that was fun last year that I hope we do more of this year is we did a bunch of like random, I guess I did a lot of random research on groups that I wasn't really, like I listened to and I liked and stuff and knew the members, but I didn't know like all the stuff, so we listened to a bunch of new songs.
Yeah, that was fun.
So
That's why we like WJSN.
I discovered a lot of really good songs. So hopefully we can find some more good songs.
I think we will. It's just weird looking back on 2020. It's like, man, there was a lot of stuff. Like, there was a lot of K-pop. I think, for me personally, it was my favorite K-pop year since becoming, like, a K-pop fan. I think 2020 was...
oh, my God.
It was like...
think back on how much stuff
there was just so much. It's just funny that it's literally just, like, you close the door on that, and now you open up to 2021, and you're like, man, it's just going to be a whole other full binder full of, like, new stuff, songs, comebacks. Like, who knows what's going to happen. Like, it's exciting. But also a little bit intimidating because K-pop goes so fast. And there's so much.
It's true because
it goes so fast.
It's 100% possible when we're making this episode in 2022 that all the groups we're talking about right now aren't even groups anymore.
Yeah, that's what's so scary about it. It's like you just never really know what's going to happen. It's not like we've mentioned it before, kind of the days of, we still like other types of music, like, bands, whatever, it would literally take years for them to come out with a song. Or an album.
Well, I was going to say, A Day to Remember is supposed to be coming back with an album for the last year and a half.
Dude, it's been like over 2 years. And so it's like, you kind of just sit back and like, yeah, when it happens, it happens. But like K-pop, it's like boom, 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 come back, new group, song. Like it is really almost like intimidating. That's kind of how I felt about it. I was like, man, 2020 was like packed. 2021, I'm almost like kind of like, whoa, we got to get ready. You just got to like change your mindset. Be like, all right, got to do it all again. 2020, we went to freaking multiple concerts. We're about a year away from when we saw ITZY and we saw Everglow. Probably won't do that this year. Well,
us right now, this episode gearing up for 2021 K-pop season is what players feel like when they're gearing up for their NBA season to come back.
Oh, 100%. Maybe
they like mentally get ready.
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. When I was like, it really hit me when I saw the group chat in the Discord. You guys should join.
By the way, all the noodles, they're spicy.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish it. It's really good.
This is good.
Actually, yeah, they were very spicy. It's really tasty though. It was really when I saw all like the freaking 5 tweets in a row of new girl groups coming. I was like, oh boy, like.
Oh yeah, we already.
That was like I'm already intimidated by this. Like
we already know right off the bat. It's what freaking the 5th, 6th day now of the year.
Yeah,
and Idol's already coming back in a week, which is going to be a big one.
Yeah,
and it's already been like 5 confirmed new groups we've never even heard of that are going to be debuting.
Yeah, and
that doesn't include any other comebacks anyone else is getting ready to announce that we haven't even heard of yet.
Literally debuts, and they're all coming, and it's like, whoa, okay, like.
And that's just girl groups. I don't think that's boy groups. That's just girl groups.
Yeah, and that was like you said, that was like the 3rd, 4th day of January. So I mean, you just gotta like get ready because it's coming. It doesn't stop. It's not gonna wait for you. So you gotta get ready to go.
There is no off season.
There isn't. Not in K-pop, man. Not in K-pop. We have our fun at the end of the year with the award shows and all the special stages, but dang, once it
I feel like it kind of slows down towards the end of the year because everyone knows it's like awards, like the new year's going to start. So why put out music now? Well, unless you're woo-wah because you're awesome.
Yeah.
Because, you're not going to get any awards or whatever.
Everyone's pretty much just doing their stages. And
that is our off-season's award season.
Yeah, it's like, that's the time it's like, oh, it's a little more chill,
holidays. Thanksgiving week.
They like hopefully can go, yeah, that's our real break. But yeah, once the new year hits, it's like, oh boy, here comes another wave. So
yeah, you got to get ready.
We got to get pumped for the new wave of K-pop. But I'm excited for it. Nothing more exciting. I mean, that's what makes the podcast go. So like
that is true. It's like when I complain when there's like people at work all the time complaining about stuff. And I'm like, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have a job. So
yeah, it's true. It's like, whoa, it's crazy sometimes. But if there wasn't K-pop, or if K-pop didn't do anything, then we wouldn't do anything.
Exactly.
So I'm never gonna be upset about it. But you always just have to make sure you like look after your faves, though. You're like, still love you guys. I want you to remember that. Still love you guys. Don't worry.
I didn't forget about you.
I'd never forget about you guys.
You know what's really crazy? I'm looking at our time right now. We've only been recording for like 35 minutes, and normally at this time we've talked about so much stupid stuff that's nothing to do about K-pop.
I feel like this has been an actual very productive episode.
I know, right?
Just like actually what are like
what a good start to the year.
Real time thoughts on the new year of K-pop. But yeah. That was probably my biggest thing, was just to continue the boy group trend and then make sure to just give people a chance.
Because it's so easy to listen to a new girl group, like, oh, it's alright, and then I just go listen to the same 35 WJSN songs I always listen to, you know?
Which very well could happen, but that's like...
but I'll try to listen to them, give them a chance, give them a...
I will say the biggest thing, one of my biggest things is I finally need to figure out how to fix our Spotify listen thing, so...
Yeah, that irritates me so much.
I will. I'll hit up the guy again. I hit him up, and then I kind of just didn't. It kind of just became a thing where I just kind of forgot about it. But I'm going to hit him up again.
Hey, I feel you. That was me. My belt broke the 2nd week of work, and that was 5.5 months ago. And
it's one of those things. You're like, I'm gonna hit that up next week, and then you just never do. And now it's a new year. So
you mean like the guy that came in today to say that the lady was not doing what the judge ordered the divorce from 2014?
Yeah. That's so, oh my gosh. Yeah, and you're just like, I'm going to get that eventually, and then you keep pushing it off. And that's what I kind of did with that. So I guess they wouldn't know. You guys wouldn't know. Hopefully you're listening on Spotify. Shout out to all the Spotify listeners, but I want to get our numbers back because we had it and now it's 0. So. And we know for a fact it is not 0.
While we're on the topic of that, I did some research last night for our end of the year thing, and I won't give exact numbers. because a good magician never reveals their secrets. But we did have a solid amount of listens this year on the podcast. But the important thing is we had listens from 80 different countries.
That's awesome. You guys are the best.
So that's amazing. So if you're listening to us from somewhere from outside of the United States, you're the real MVP.
You guys are... that's so crazy.
And if you listen to us and you're in the United States, thanks. I can't believe you listen to us.
Yeah, you're the real MVP also.
But yeah, that's awesome. We get listens from literally all over the world. All over the world.
80 countries, that's a lot. Like, I don't know. I guess I never really thought about it, but I was like, I never really thought I'd say that. We'd have 80 different countries that have listened to us before. Like, that's pretty crazy.
So there's 80 different people and at least one person in 80 different countries that has heard us talk about something.
That blows my mind.
Completely unrelated to K-pop and probably includes something with LeBron James or eBay.
Yeah, I know. Man, I'm sure glad that those people got great eBay advice from two veterans.
Talk about real vets of the game.
My
eBay
gosh,
is where it's
yeah,
at.
that is where it's at. But yeah, that's crazy. Like, I mean, really, I didn't put any expectations on.
I don't think anyone was going to listen to this
it was just for fun, and it still is for fun, and it's for the fans now, too. But I was like, oh, if we got like 5 people, that'd be sick. But like 80 countries, like, that's so cool.
I remember the first time we looked at our thing, we found out we had stats, and it said we had like 10 listens. I'm like, oh my god, double digits.
Oh, I know, when it hit like 100 one time.
I was like, I listened
oh
to 5 of those, so that means 5 other people listen to this.
I was like, that means actual people are like listening to us. Like, it still blows my mind. It still really does. And then 80 countries, that's so fun. I can't believe it. That's a lot.
And I mean 80 countries. Like, I'm talking about different continents. Like, all
over
the
place.
Like, not just like... We've had people listen to like Korea, Haiti. Like, I don't even know. Just like the craziest places. There's people that listen to places I've never heard of before.
Oh, dude. I remember when I would check it. That's what I'd be like, I've never heard of this place. I have no idea.
Like, how'd you even find us?
I was like, I don't know, man. How did this person find just the little engine that could Kpop Kimchi podcast? I don't know. But I'm glad you guys did. That's like the coolest thing ever.
On another side note, on Instagram, if you haven't followed us, go follow us. I post awesome content every day. Just kidding. I post content every day. I don't know how awesome it is. It's awesome for me because I post it. But this morning I woke up and we got our first comment from a Korean in Korean.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo!
No idea what it said, but...
Did you translate it?
I should have.
We'll just say you guys are a disgrace.
I'll have you read it. Maybe you can translate it.
Oh, I know. I didn't know if you could hit it up, like hit the little button.
The comment. No.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, I can't read it. I don't know.
But
I'll go check it out. I mean, there's no way. I do not know Korean at all. So
on the side of... That's another thing I was gonna do. I would say I'm gonna learn Korean. I don't do it.
Man,
I learn bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Or I know basic phrases and words, and stuff like that. Also, if Sub K brings WJSN over, I'm gonna quit my job. And
I didn't know what it was. I'm checking. I didn't see.
But that was another one of my goals for this year.
I think it's that. Not WJSN.
Lame.
So.
Oh, secret number. What are the chances?
That's who.
We were just talking about
video call event. Yeah, it must be what it is. I don't know.
I'm gonna actually learn Korean. I'm actually sit down and do it because I have so much free time sometimes. And I was like, I could be doing something important.
Yeah, maybe that should be our real, hey, we need to actually try something.
Well, the other thing is, I've talked to the people in our Discord before in the chat, and they said they'd be totally down to do classes on the thing, just all learn it together. Which honestly might help. I feel like learning with other people might help more than doing it on your own.
Yeah, no, I think, because I remember I tried before, and I actually did okay for a little while, but then it was just...
Then you just stopped,
I think I kind of stopped, and then again, it was just I didn't really do it anymore. I think with other people, I would enjoy it a lot more. And
so if you want to come learn Korean with us, join the Discord, because that's definitely something we're going to try to do.
I would oh my goodness. I would love to just know it okay. Kind of like how they speak English to a point where they can have conversations and understand things, and you can understand them. But it's it's not perfect.
Or how
can I just speak Korean?
Like how Jisoo understands everything people saying in English. Yeah. She might not be able to respond in English, but she knows what they're saying. Can I just know what they're saying so I can watch videos without the subtitles on and do other things?
That would be fun. Oh man, yeah. That what we'll make that a goal because I want to do the same thing. I was looking at our page. Yes.
We're really going to make that happen. I always say I'm going to do it, and I never do it.
I wish I just had a teacher. I would literally pay someone money and be like, okay, just give me the lesson. Because I don't know necessarily the steps to do. If someone kind of knew a way, to approach it.
The other thing that's kind of weird to me, I don't know how it is learning other languages. I'm sure it's just as hard. But, I can learn the letters. I can learn how to put the letters together in the proper formations and stuff. And make words,
Yeah.
but I don't know what they mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can't say apple or say what it is if I don't know what it is. I'm just saying random things. I don't know the significance of it.
I think we should go for it. Was it on the Shua post?
No, it wasn't. It was on Go Down. Go Down.
You been?
Go Down. I think it was either this one. Oh, yeah. Click that.
That has 7 comments, so I assume it's that one. I love it, my girl.
Go.
Okay. Here, Wall, look. It says dolphin. That's what it says.
There you go.
Dolphin. There we go. Dolphin.
Dude, put dolphin back. Just reply and put dolphin emojis.
I'm just going to put a whale. Be like, what?
Yes, correct.
That's awesome. Dude, what a great comment. Dolphin.
I know. He's not wrong because that's what it is. But yeah, I'm really going to get on that.
Dolphin. I mean, I know I'm not like saying it right, but that's what it's. Dolphin.
I can tell you right now that the puny jum is
it's
like a gas station.
What is
a convenience store?
That was like the one guy commented on our Warped Tour picture 4 years ago and was like, "Love to see this peace and joy spreading between different ethnicities." And I was like, "Hey." I was like, "Thanks, man." It was like me, you, and then the other person.
Dude, put that on your shirt.
And I put, "Heck yeah, brother," or something like that. I was like, "How did you even find this, man?"
That's so funny. But yeah, so that's another one of my things on my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna learn how to.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down for that, man, because I want to do it too.
Literally,
I just like don't know how to.
We just need to go Google Korean.
I would go to a class.
If you can find freaking Korean classes so we can learn Korean, or anybody who teaches it, I will pay money. We can both learn.
I think I want.
There's got to be somebody.
If there's there's got to be. I think if I had a teacher, I would do a lot better than me trying to just figure out stuff
or like listen, because it's also just kind of annoying because like anything, I listen to different videos and they start out with the same stuff, and I'm like, I know this already.
It's just if I had a teacher that actually had like a game plan to get something, I'll pay money too.
So yeah, there's another one.
Somebody listening to this, you hit us up. We'll do Zoom classes.
Yeah,
together.
I'll do a Zoom class with you if you want to.
I will do freaking homework.
I will pay you American USD if that's what you so desire, and teach us Zoom classes.
Yeah, I'm down with that too. I didn't. I mean, that's kind of been one for a while, so I think that's why I like almost forgot about it. I was like, I've wanted to learn it to some kind of extent. Like
it has to be perfect. I just don't understand what they're saying. And people tell me, just learn from watching dramas, learn from doing this. I'm like, do you realize how many of those I watch and the subtitles have nothing to do with what?
Well, who said that they learned English from watching Friends? What Idol? Was it a BTS guy? BS.
No way.
BS. Absolute lie. That is there is no way, because I've watched hours of Korean television and shows and music, and I have not gained anything. So
well, it's like you gotta watch the subtitles, but the way that we phrase sentences here and the way they phrase it is not the same. So what they're saying is not what they're putting in the subtitles.
It is weird though.
I guess to an extent it is, but not 100%. So
no, yeah, exactly.
There's no way I'd be able to make it.
And it's like made for us to listen. Like the thing. Okay, so an example of that is there's this really fun app that everyone should go get if you want to. It's called the JYP Bubble app.
What?
And what you do, so you look at that. What you do is awesome. You can literally like subscribe to a group. It's like $7 a month, and it's pretty much just like a big group chat. Like I did Etsy.
Yeah.
And so it's literally messages from them, and I can like message them and stuff in the group chat.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like theirs has like a bunch of people messaging, but mine, I only see my message and theirs. But it's like when you do the little English like thing, it's like all backwards, like the words. Like I can kind of understand what they're saying, but when like it's just like it kind of doesn't make sense. So that's why when they do subtitles on TV, it makes sense for us.
But for that's how they phrase it when they actually speak.
That's not necessarily how they're saying it.
Exactly.
Because on here it's like makes no sense sometimes. Like there's English words all backwards, and I'm like, I don't even know what you're trying to say. But like on TV, they make it for us.
Like perfectly phrased out.
Yeah, so we can't just like look at that and be like, oh, this.
So
is
like anyone who said that, I maybe you're smarter than I am. I don't know. I'm not very smart, so that's not a hard, I think a hard bar to cross. But
I also was like, sorry, RM, you're a liar. Like you do not just like. I don't know, man. Like I will say that the like few words I've known when they say it in Korean on TV, it like hits my head. I'm like, oh, I know that they said that.
Like I know they said hello.
Like, man,
they said goodbye.
If he learned how to say, like he learned English, that's impressive. He must be a genius.
Because like words in English can have completely different meanings and completely different spellings.
Yeah, just like
so
theirs.
hearing it 7 different times in 7 different sentences, it's not going to be the same in all 7 sentences.
Like, I don't think you just watched Friends like one time through and you were like fluent. Like,
no, because he actually speaks really good English.
Yeah, he's incredible. So I'm gonna just call his bluff on that one. Not hating, but I don't think he only learned it because he watched Friends.
Yeah.
Like, because we've watched a lot of stuff, and I will say I don't know if it has not helped at all. So
I purposely watched the WJSN show because I've seen it like 500 times, and I know what they're saying because I've seen the subtitles. But when they're saying it in like Korean, I could not tell you what they were saying if I wasn't watching.
Or like the right place to put things. Like so. If you're a Korean teacher, we have the big bucks to pay you. So
yes, the government job is paying for me to learn Korean.
Here's a golden goose opportunity to teach 2-star pupils.
For real,
I would love to know it like just pretty well. Like if you could have a conversation, I would love to go to H Mart and like talk to mom and dad in Korean for a little bit. Like that's my dream right there.
Didn't I tell you they texted me the other day?
Did they really?
Yeah, they said Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Are you shitting me? That's awesome. I did not know that.
They asked for my phone number because last time I was up there.
What? I did not know that.
I should have kept it because they said did I put it in here or did I just put it under H Mart? I was going to say,
yes, please put H Mart.
They actually told me what their names were.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And they texted you?
Oh, never mind. I put in Fancy Pencil.
That's even better. Fancy Pencil.
It's because last time I was there, they're like, hey, can we get your number? Because people ask about these stickers all the time, and my wife speaks English pretty well, but she doesn't really know what to tell them. Can they just like message you? And I'm like, sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So I gave them my number, then they text me on Christmas like, hey, Brian, this is so-and-so from Fancy Pencil Land at H Mart. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, you and Justin.
Dude, that's awesome.
And then I'm like, have a Happy New Year's. I'm like, oh, thanks, you too. See you in a little bit.
Man, that's the best Christmas gift ever. You didn't say that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you that or not.
Oh, that was, man, that's so cool.
That's how I got their number. My phone is Fancy Pencil.
We got the Fancy Pencil number. We're just one step closer to them being an actual sponsor.
I know. They always tell us all the time that if there's anything we need to just tell them and they'll get it for us.
Yeah, and they said that people always ask about like the T-shirt that we gave them or the stickers we give them. So
that was the proudest moment of my life when we walked in there and it was on display.
And the Fancy Pencil, the little K-pop store at H Mart up north, had our T-shirt on display. It was awesome.
Took my picture with
like all the little crazy stuffed animals.
Yeah, it was the best.
It was I was like, man, we did it.
I know if I get any random text messages about stuff, it's because he gave it to somebody to ask about the podcast.
Man, I'm so on edge now. I'm excited. I hope we just get random stuff like, yo, I want a sticker.
Or they're gonna be like, is this Brian? I'm like, who the hell are you? How did you get this number?
I hope someone just texted you and was like, how dare you talk about Arms English?
I know, right?
It's like random stuff.
Hey. Any publicity is good publicity.
But hey, yeah, if you really do want a sticker, hit us up. That's so funny, man. That's the best text ever. I hope they had a Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah,
since they're my favorite people on earth. So.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna learn Korean. That's a good learn Korean.
That is
okay.
Man.
So learn Korean.
That's
give new groups a chance.
Number one is learn Korean. 1A is new groups.
Continue our trend of following boy groups, listening to boy groups.
That was a little lower on the list, but still important.
Keeping track of the rookie groups and the second year groups, see how well they're doing.
Yeah, we can have a whole episode on that eventually, not for a while, but
for our fifth one, I've got some songs I got here, like I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, let's listen to the Game Changer songs.
So these are 5 songs we got that goes with our fifth thing we're gonna do, which was give new songs a chance. Like give different genres a chance.
Give people a chance.
That just whenever I see that or hear that, it just reminds me of remember the movie Out Cold when they're like snowboarders?
Yeah.
And the one guy's there and he goes, "Guys, look what you're talking about. It's me, Mr. October. Give Lance a chance."
Give Lance a chance.
That's like my favorite thing ever. That's all I think. And it's Roy from The Office.
The Office.
Yeah. And he's like the bartender, like the gay bartender.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, it's me, Mr. October. Give Lance a chance. So the first song here is called Mach by Rainbow. It seems very old.
Mach. They have a giant Mach light fixture in the back.
I will say the clothing, the hairstyles, and also the quality of the video would all lead me to believe this is from like the early
2008
to mid 2000s.
Yeah. That is funny. I was just like, oh my gosh, what is this super old K-pop? It's like, that's 2010. Like,
I know, like I said, everyone on Reddit was, whoever commented on these, I only went through I got a bunch of comments. The only ones I went through were the ones I've either never heard, or the ones that ended with the comment, this is my favorite song of all time and it will change your life.
oh yeah, I mean, that seems pretty worthy to make it on the list to listen to the end of the episode. I don't really like their outfits.
No.
They're golden.
I feel like there should be backup dancers for a gold member on Austin Powers.
yeah.
With Beyonce.
Yeah, and like the soldiers.
I will say the stage is pretty dope.
Yeah, I like the lights in the back.
I definitely think they're singing live too.
One that crowd member loved it.
I can also tell you 100% for sure, sorry whoever posted this, I don't think that this song will hold up very well in today's K-pop world.
It's just different. I don't think it's changing my life currently.
It kind of reminds me of something I hear from, like, Nine Muses.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, they won no awards, so.
Man. If they still existed, that would be my main goal in 2021.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Rap goddess with her hood up. Let's go. That was an epic intro.
Golly. This really does sound like a Nine Muses song.
I know, right? I can't wait for Josh to randomly listen to this one episode out of like the 60 he hasn't listened to. And then come in and bash us for not knowing what the song is.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, those are my girls, and try and collect every single card in the game. I'm like, I've never heard of these people, dude. I think I've heard of Rainbow, but I don't know anything about them.
Man,
I feel like this is... Yeah,
it's weird 'cause it's not like gold, like the nice gold. It's like the...
brown.
It's like the weird...
Shiny brown.
Like, off gold bronze color.
Yeah.
It's like if someone was mixing metallic gold for you and they tried their best, but they just could not get that gold.
Yeah,
color.
it's like they almost had it. It is funny how, like, the styles...
It's almost like a brown platinum.
Yeah. The styles have, like, changed, but they haven't because they're still, like, really crazy now. Ooh, this looks intense.
The next song is by a group
Infinite.
I have heard of, but I've never heard any of their songs. Well, maybe I've heard of one. But this is called... It's a boy group, actually. And it's The Chaser by Infinite.
That sounds intense. It's starting off intense.
What is happening?
Cars flying through there.
Oh, there's a guy inside there.
Oh, gosh, he's a bad driver.
I know, right? He's giving us all the bad name right now.
Man. Come on, dude.
I do know Infinite was kind of popular. Like, people liked Infinite.
Yeah, I've heard of Infinite. Definitely have heard of Infinite. I don't really know if they're... Are they older?
Yeah, I don't know if they're still a group or not. I'm imagining they are.
I thought they were a little bit older group. Like, they're still going.
This is the longest...
This is the craziest intro? That was so crazy. Is he still flipping?
Look at his hair.
Okay, this has got to be older, because
This is also from 2008?
this is 2008.
Oh, Infinite is not a band. They disbanded in 2019.
Oh, last year. These styles would make me believe that this song's a little bit older.
Oh, these guys are from, Woo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think they were popular.
I think they were pretty popular.
I've heard of Infinite.
This reminds me of something that would come out around like when Shiny had like Ring Ding Dong.
Yeah.
That hairstyle.
It's just, the emo hair. It swept off many types of music.
2012.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's about right.
A decade ago.
That is wild.
Almost a decade ago.
What the heck? This guy's still flipping in his car.
Will he ever stop? Some people still say he's flipping to this day.
He might be. This song's not bad. I did not know, man, like, I knew Infinite was a group, and I kind of assumed that they had pretty good popularity, but I did not know if they were new or old at all. Like, until I saw this, I was like, okay, this is older, but
It's because of Infinite, bro.
Yeah. Like, if you just out of the blue were like Infinite, new or old group, I'd be like, I don't know. No idea.
That's me on a lot of stuff. Like, oh, have you heard of this? I'm like, are they new?
But yes, watching this vid, it's really not like that. Like the other one, I was like, I don't really like these styles. This one's okay.
No, this is kind of...
But you can still tell. This song's not bad. It's alright.
Lots of sports jacket things. I don't hate it.
No.
Ooh, get it, boy.
Ding, 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 ding. Ooh.
Man, what's this crazy triangle?
We got all these
setup?
triangle tunnel.
I do like their black and white setup they got here. Always a fan of that.
Definitely think I've seen their posters in the Fancy Pencil in the one section where it's like all the older group section.
Oh, definitely.
It's like them and like GOT7.
I'm pretty sure they also performed at Dream Concert.
Yeah, I think you're right. It wasn't this song.
Where's that Beast?
No, I think it was Infinite.
They might have both done it.
Which was 3 years after this.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Dream Concert 2015 still just the staple of K-pop.
That show, honestly, is what introduced me to what K-pop is.
Yeah, yep. That started it all.
Oh, yeah. Infinite was there.
Yeah, I thought they were, because I think I remember when
they played before EXO and Shiny.
When they have the little graphic of like the groups, it's like Infinite.
Yeah.
I don't remember what song they did.
Well, there's actually so many groups there that people tell us about now that I'm like, oh, I do know that. Never mind. And,
that was alright.
I think logo's cool, though.
Yeah, they got the Infinite logo.
Next we have Gao, Pink Walk. And this actually came out like a year ago, so this is like newer.
Yeah, I was going to say this quality is very good.
Wow, there's white people there.
It's throwing me off.
So
I don't know. Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't know if he's a soloist or not.
So, when I hear a lot of these things from suggestions from other people, it really just makes me wonder in my head, like, what specifically are they into if this is like their favorite song in the whole world?
It's a good question, man. It's a good song. Or a good question. It's a good song, too. I like it. I still don't know if this guy's a solo artist or not. I think he is.
I mean, I can definitely see like the appeal of it. It's like a good sounding song, but none of these songs so far have changed my life.
Yeah, that's the thing. You said they were going to change your life, so it's a pretty high bar, I'll say. Like, I'm no expert, but it seems like a pretty high bar.
Like, if none of these people
like
heard of the electric feel.
Yeah, like I could see people liking it's like kind of trendy and cool, and it's not bad.
This dude with his crazy lips.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Man, beautiful.
I didn't know if she was in the group or not.
Yeah, I think maybe this guy's
he's a solo
artist.
He gives this a solid okay. Pretty solid. I will say I do love camera quality. Because it's way better than so nice. Especially that first one, my gosh.
Dude, that's just the quality back in 2010.
That's that 2010.
Just like when you recorded A Day to Remember.
Freaking 303. Oh my gosh.
He literally recorded a song back when it was the first Warped Tour.
2011.
That was so lit that we lost all sound on the video.
Yeah, I remember it was, I had an iPhone 3GS. And I was like, can I recover this? And it was like, not this happens sometimes when things are too loud. And you can't do anything about it.
Like, it was like a perfect, awesome, crystal clear video, just no sound.
Yeah, the video looked great. That's why I was like, wow, this looks good. It's just, the audio is absolutely gone. I didn't even know that could happen.
This is pretty groovy, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like the set's cool. It's all pink.
I like how they somehow managed to actually get a shirt, pants, and jacket to all be the exact same color.
Yeah.
It's very hard to do, because
Yeah.
Different brands, their colors don't match.
Especially like that color too, because it's like
a wine red.
Yeah. I will say a nice thing about K-pop is like it's perfectly cool to just be a fan of just all the people that everyone else likes. Like,
oh yeah.
It's not like people aren't like, oh my gosh, blah blah blah. Like, I mean, you're still gonna have those types of people who are like judgy, but
here we go.
I feel like this song's gonna be good.
This is Moonlight Romance by Murmur. Based off the picture, it looks
Based off the pic, I was like, we're gonna get some chill vibes, and it's gonna not be bad. This would have been my pick for best song so far.
I'm waiting for it. See, this is like sound like the indie kind of vibe I like. I'm just waiting for there to be an awesome chorus.
We need just that chorus from the Idol song, the Maybe.
Oh, that's like my favorite song. Well, like obviously this is my favorite song because I picked it as my song of the year.
Here it was Song of the Year 2020 for ya.
I just want to get a plaque.
I do like this.
And like put the names engraved on it. And
yeah, we
last
can.
year it was fancy, and this year I had Maybe.
Yeah, it's just a little 18 or like 19, 20. Or I guess we started with 19, so 19, 20, and then eventually we'll have this one.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I want to try to expand my taste, because apparently people have more eclectic taste than I do.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about Coconut Love, because I love Coconut
That
Love.
was the ultimate expanding of taste.
And I just like randomly heard it too. I'm like,
man, it was so good.
Is this like a weird song by the Arcade Fire?
This is something Jared would listen to. And he play it 18 times. Bro, you gotta check this out.
It really just hits different.
Like, dude, it's gonna make me want to hit you. This is okay. I like the like airiness of it. Like I like that sound. The like dreaminess. Dude, there it is. It's awesome. One of one, man. One of one.
I should write on there 1 of 1.
Yeah, you could just little on the back like
1
they do.
1.
On like basketball cards, sometimes like 1 out of 5, like 1 of 1.
Where'd my marker go?
I don't know.
I just literally just had it. Oh, found it. Serial number 1 of 1.
There it is. Can't beat that. This ramen was good. It was very spicy though.
It was pretty good. I don't think it was as spicy as the actual spicy. I don't know if you've ever had that one.
No.
The like super spicy ones, like unworldly, like godly hot.
Yeah, this one was good. It was really spicy, but it still was like good to eat.
Shout out to Reddit for coming through with all these recommended songs.
Reddit always comes through.
I may or may not ever listen to again, but you made it on the first episode of 2021.
We could. I feel like we could just ask Reddit for stuff every episode, and we could just do an all-year episode of just Reddit recommendations.
We should. I still have a bunch.
Every time we could just go on Reddit and be like, "What should we talk about?" And we could have episodes like that. I like this part. Just waiting for Tom DeLonge to come in. Tom DeLonge. Just.
I feel like they'd be singing like when we saw Modest Mouse.
Yep, it's like blue.
And it's like blue and there's like fog everywhere. And there's like standing there playing the music.
I was literally just thinking that like all the crowd is kind of just like swinging back and forth. Yep. I literally had that picture in my head right now.
First off, you guys don't listen to Modest Mouse. Modest Mouse is awesome. I love Modest Mouse.
Awesome concert.
I loved how they played a different set list every single time. And when we saw them, they played like 19 songs. I heard one of them. The next night they went to Chicago, every single song they played was all my favorite songs.
Oh, it was like all your favorite songs. They waited for Chicago, man.
They really did.
That song was pretty cool.
All right.
Cool vibes.
Here we go.
Oh, this one looks promising.
This is Onue.
One
We. And the name of the song is Regulus. Also good to know our
this looks pretty new.
Our streak of butchering names is going to continue to 2020.
Yeah, we need a little like days like since outside.
This is a lip ring attached to his earring. He's got these fake tattoos everywhere.
Have I heard of One We? I don't know.
This is day 6. This guy's like the craziest lip ring attached to his ear.
That seems like it'd be annoying.
By far my favorite song so far.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this. It's super chill. I think this one definitely won.
K-pop bands are pretty cool.
They are. There's probably so many too.
I will say this drummer looks way more hardcore than what this band actually is.
Oh, dude, when he was getting ready for that first like cymbal hit, I thought we were gonna break it down, but it came in a lot softer than I expected. Ding. I was like, oh, dude, this guy's got his sleeves off. He's gonna just plow through these cymbals.
He didn't even hit. He just gusted.
It literally was just like a ting. I feel like it's a given if you have like a K-band type that you have to have the spinning shot of everyone in their instruments. Like,
oh yeah, you got it.
Bass player, piano player, drummer, and it's like a spinning thing.
Is this guy not like the freaking drummer?
That guy looks awesome.
Is like not the new drummer for freaking Chelsea Grin?
This is a side project. This is cool. What was that one?
And they're always like playing on rooftops.
Every band, every time. All the videos are just the same.
Knock Knock by In Flying when they're playing in the actual like.
What was the one guys in the convenience store? Remember, it's kind of like the indie pop rock one.
Oh yeah,
that song was sick.
Those guys are dope,
man.
Oh, fine. Those guys were awesome. There's a bunch of songs, but they're not good.
I don't even remember what that episode was, but I was like, that was a great song. It was just like it was like
a song where we got like 12 listens where we recommended songs to people.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding. It was 1 million listens. I like to downplay it. I don't like to,
we
stay
just
humble.
Stay humble. 2021. That song was cool.
This song's nice though.
I like this. This is really good.
What's this dude? Freaking R.I.P. Eddie Van Halen.
We got
Wetter.
Yep. This is One We. Watch out, Day 6.
I know, right?
It's from a battle of the rooftop K-pop bands.
This guy's singing right just sounds like every single like OT I've ever heard in my life.
Every time. They got the night sky.
Damn, it got dark.
I like this. I'm putting this on the playlist. Dude, this guy attacks the cymbals so strong at first, and then once he hits them, it's so soft. I literally like get back and pay. I'm like, oh no, and then it's so soft. And I think it is like a rite of passage as a band. You have to shoot on a roof. This was cool.
It was good.
I like that song.
I'm just starting to make a whole playlist of K-pop bands.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Maybe on Spotify so we can follow.
I've got like 3.
We got One We, Wetter, Day 6,
and In Flying.
And
what's the other group?
Aren't both those? Those are there literally.
FT Island isn't that another one? He's like the guy that was the coach for Produce 48.
I don't know.
They're like really big.
Oh yeah. Yep, I remember. Yeah, I think you're right because they showed videos of him on the show.
Yeah, and he's like on a boat.
And we were like very confused.
It's time for the real recommended song.
Was it In Flying on a roof too?
I'm sure
that video.
They were literally on a roof.
Like the same roof.
They were literally on a roof on the cover of the album, which is the only reason I knew that was them.
Yeah, because that's how you found them. They probably were on like the other side of One We as like everyone filming at the same time.
Ooh.
Can we just find the one with
this is the real,
yeah, it is Chanyeol.
This is the real recommended song. But yeah, the guy singing is Chanyeol from EXO.
Yeah. And Winter sings his part. Okay. I thought
he's like singing right now, like it's a backtrack.
Oh,
and
okay.
There's girl parts in the song, and that's what Winter sings, and she sings part of this.
Who sings in the original song?
Lehigh.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like she's like singing over his parts with him right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say like it sounds good with the girl vocals.
Also, the stages are nuts. He's like playing freaking like Disneyland right now, like carnival rides.
DJ's just the best. They just like stand there and get hyped.
The thing that's tripping me out the whole time is the little DJ thing.
Yeah.
Because the little thing they have looks like it shouldn't be real, but it is.
Yeah. It's a big spiky DJ thing.
Look at him go.
Man, look at this. He's so hyped. I just want to know, I mean, I told you, like, they probably, like, help produce songs. But, like, what do the DJs do? Like...
I did see a comment on one of these, and it was like, Winter singing over Lehi's parts already worse. I was like,
oh, wow. Dang.
Yeah, in the original version, there was actual girl singing.
Okay. I didn't even know this was a thing until... Like, I didn't know this was an actual song. I thought it was just, like, a thing they did. I was like, oh, is this just, like, a fun little thing they made for the concert?
I know, right?
And, like, Winter just sang it. Yeah, this was sick, though. I loved it.
Oh, I love this song. When I first heard it, I remember listening to it live, and I was like, dude,
it was awesome.
Awesome.
It was just nice because I had no idea what it was, and it turned out to just be awesome. It was like a nice bonus to everything else.
If anybody else knows any other songs like this, hit me up. I love them. I love this kind of music. It's the best.
Good job, Raiden.
What a cool name. His logo's sweet.
Oh. Was he the DJ the other time, or was that a different DJ?
From what?
Didn't they have a different DJ set?
They had 3.
Was he the DJ every time?
No.
Okay.
They had 3 different DJs.
Oh, wow. I don't really remember the other ones. I remember the one guy just kept leaning on the thing and singing. I think they were pretty good.
I remember he came out in the post thing, the party one afterwards.
Yeah.
And he had like a sweet remix of like Obsession.
Oh, really?
By EXO.
Maybe that's what he does. He just remixes all the songs they already have.
I feel like they've got to produce some songs.
Yeah, that's probably what they do.
Look at how hyped he is right now.
This would be so sick. Like, if they did this concert live, like, this would be so perfect. It'd be like a nice in-between between, like, the actual groups and stuff. It'd be, like, so hype.
Keep it up for winter.
Hey! Good job, guys. Good job, Raiden. Good job, Winter.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that song. That was, man, I freaking listened to that so much on Spotify.
Yeah.
But
3 months ago? So this is like super new?
Yeah, so there you go. Look, it was Raiden, Chanyeol, Changmo, and Lehi are the ones that sang the original version of it.
Okay.
But yeah,
sweet. That's
there you
awesome.
go. I'm glad we could listen to some songs I'd never heard before to start out the new year and realize that I did not miss out on much.
It's a lot of music. Not all of it is for everyone.
It's true.
Which is okay. That's what makes us all unique.
Very true. Unique New York.
But it was fun to be back.
Yeah, dude. You're back.
It's fun to went from I wasn't here, and then I was a phone guest, and then now I'm actually back being the host.
Right back at it again.
Seriously.
It's like riding a bike.
For 221. It was a good one. It was fun. It was nice to just kind of share our thoughts about the new year. Like, we have our goals, and yet we're still just kind of going with the flow.
Might be the most informative episode of all time.
It really was. And we didn't even, like, prepare anything, so.
I think at, like, the hour and a half, like, an hour and 25 minutes of it was.
Pretty much all that was informative.
Wow, it feels weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Usually we talk, like you said, usually we talk about eBay or, I don't even know. Anything. Random stuff. But that was, like, a good amount of K-pop right there.
Good way to start out the year. Also start out the year, we now have a YouTube channel that's up and running.
We get lots of... Oh, yeah, that can be another goal, is put videos on there.
So, I've actually had a lot of people over the last year and a half ask me about that. And I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm actually going to do it now. We actually have one video up. We're going to get more. It's going to be like a video I have to, like, open to our Discord members that are there. They'll, like do unboxing videos, album.
If they want to
videos.
if they want to do something and film it, we'll put it up there.
Yeah, and then we'll have our own content up there. I think I've got it so I can put our actual podcast episodes up, so you can now listen to them on Spotify, on the YouTube channel too.
Yeah, another way to listen.
Yeah, go look us up, Kpop Kimchi Podcast. You'll recognize the logo. Subscribe to us.
Give us some listens.
Yeah, go
on YouTube.
Also, just follow us on Instagram and Twitter, like always, same handles, Kpop Kimchi 101.
Yup.
And go listen to our podcast that you're listening to right now, because you're listening to me tell you this. So tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Come join the Discord and talk to us. Support us in 2021, because we want to support you guys. Yeah, hopefully we can get more countries. That'd be cool. 80's a lot, though. But, I don't know.
Maybe
it's a good start to the good start. Good start to the year. We did it.
Maybe we'll get to episode 100.
Maybe. That'd be fun.
We're at 65 right now, so we need 35 more.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I think we should.
It'll be a big milestone.
Yeah.
It'll be a huge milestone.
We're thinking for the 100th episode, we're just going to, the whole episode, it's just going to be a cut of every single time Justin said, "Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi podcast."
It's just the intro 100 times. And that's it. And then Wild by Nine Muses.
Yeah. Really all you need.
That's all you need, but that does it for this week. I'm already excited for next week, but that does it for this week. This was what, episode 66?
65.
65. Let's get it. We are the Kpop Kimchi Podcast. I'm JT. He's Fog Raw. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Later.